Right now, the medical transcriptions, we hear it. We in court with them right now. We filed a grievance and filed unfair labor practice against the hospital. So that's in the court. That's in the process is going through the court system.
Oh.
But we hear you. We're gonna continue to fight. The fight is just getting started. In our contract, we have a clause that says no one would lose their job to subcontractor, and the hospital chooses to subcontract the medical transcriptions out. So we believe that's a violation. So we taking it to court because those individuals, matter of fact, 3 of those individuals don't even have jobs at this moment. They outsourced them. And lady in California, we hear you. In Florida, we hear you. We understand that, you need a job. And they went non-union, just another way to attack the bargaining unit. Pharmacy techs. The pharmacy techs, we filed a labor and fair labor charge on that as well. The pharmacy techs had to go to school and get licensed. So when they went and got licensed, the state required them to get licensed. The hospital felt that they couldn't be part of the bargaining unit because they went to go get licensed. And these individuals been in our group since '71, since we first started, representing. Only different is they went to get licensed and said, yes, I'm certified, yes, I can prescribe prescription, I'm a pharmacy tech. Mm-hmm. And they felt like they can take them out.
On what grounds, though? Because of the license?
Just because of the license. They actually tell these individuals, since you got license, you do not have the right to organize. And that's BS, and I think everybody should be outraged. Because in every professional, we have a right to negotiate what my package is. And I'd like to see what the CEOs will do. You tell them that they can't not negotiate their package for running this company. And that's actually what they tell the individuals. And what's at stake is, if they can tell the individual that you don't have the right to organize, where would we all be? You just got a group of people doing the same thing that the CEOs doing, the corporate America doing. They go in, they say, well, I'll come work for you for this price, for this, and this is what I want in return. The organization agreed to it or not. The organization agreed to let these people be organized. So they should have that given right. People died for them to get that right to organize. And you got a group of people that saying no. But I got you. I'm working with you. We got you. That's a given. In housekeeping, they changed the start and stop time. That's a sticky issue, but because that's why it's important for everybody to understand the contract and read the contract. The managers have certain rights that they have, and the members have certain rights that they have. And one of those rights that we don't have is to tell the organization when a position start and stop, or how to run. Ours is based on, I'll come and work for you for this benefit package, insurance package, job security, and this is what's in our contract that you agreed to, and we'll work for this amount of pay. But I hear them. There's a lot of things going on in environment service. People getting to pick and choose what shift, what areas they want to go to, when they don't. And we got to stop it. We got to come together. We got to unite. We got to have everybody in one sequence, everybody following the contract and the policy. And I think that's the biggest problem in housekeeping that we don't have. And to me, my biggest fear is them outsourcing. I can't honestly say if it's coming next, but it's happening in other hospitals. You got Crenton, those employees not employed by Crenton. You just seen DMC with, thanks to Council 25 and AFCSME, the ones in DMC, they fought for it and they prevailed out on that because they outsourced to Sedesco as well. You got some at POH that don't. So these are hot areas and hot topics that they trying, looking to outsource. Mm-hmm. But I just need our members to stay focused and do the best they do. Keep doing what they're doing, being the best employees that's in Oakland County. Ask me members, they know. But we got to be united doing it. You can't fall apart. You cannot allow them to get you out your grind. You are professionals. If you clean the toilet, you are a professional. If you cooking, you are a professional. Mm-hmm. Just what I choose to do, and you're a professional, and I think the organization needs to treat them accordingly. I can say in the last 2 weeks we had a meeting where both parties have been sitting down talking. Before then, we talked, but it was no response. It was not a working relationship. Right now, we're just getting to a point where we're having conversation, and I'm just waiting to see. And these was the hot topics, and we're just waiting to see what they do. You know, we had a meeting last week, so let's give it time. We got new people in administration hallway, we got new people in HR, we got new people in environment service. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't think people understand the benefit of organization because they never had to go through the fight, so they don't know. And we don't talk about it, we don't preach about it enough. You hear the unions talking about it, but you're talking about a community-wide working around America, talking about it? No. We get comfortable once we got it. And we never, just like if you have a child and that child's sport never had to work for anything, he would never understand what it means when you have to work and get it. And I don't think most of the people, especially the young people, understand how many lives that was taken, how many beatings that was given for us to have the rights that we got now. Because if they was, we wouldn't be fighting for our lives right now. Everybody, it's just not Democrat or Republican, it's everybody. And they don't take it seriously, and this is my hopes to try to get that message out, to take it seriously. Quit sitting at home waiting on something to happen when nothing's gonna happen if you're sitting down. You can pray about it, but God even tell you gotta stand up and fight for it. Our ancestors left us a legacy. They left us the right to vote. They left us the right to go to get education. They left us the right to organize. They left us so many rights that we sit back and take for granted. Because even me, I'm guilty. I don't go and vote in every election unless I think it's important. It's not that I don't care, it's just I get caught up in everyday life. I think more of us get caught up in everyday life instead of going outside our boundaries, understand. These people that we elect for governor, mayor, senator, all play a role in our everyday life. So we have to take that time out to give back. And a lot of people don't even know that. They don't even understand how the labor helped support the middle class and how they got to the politicians. Because a lot of people say, I don't want my money going to the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, where your union dues don't even go there. That's why we have the people. AFCSME have a people part of it. It's called for organization, where you can pay separate. Your dues go here, you pay people to go here, and the people support the political arena. So your dues not even going for that. And I don't think a lot of people understand it. If it wasn't for unions, I guarantee it'd have us still more than, the poverty level is high now. Imagine if it wasn't for unions. It wouldn't even be a middle class family. It wouldn't be a middle class America with the haves and have not. And it's still not balanced. You have more haves than you do have not. And when it's a problem, who's suffering the most? The have-nots even suffer. You got schools closing. You got more homeless people now. Our veterans, these people that serve our country, some of them are homeless, have nowhere to go. And who's out there doing it? It's the working families that's out there trying to give. Yeah, these rich people give millions to this corporation. But if you look at the corporation overhead, they pay more to their employees than they hand out in donations. And no one is talking about it. But what's so crazy is why is the labor union under attack? Somebody must be scared of something for you to go all out, spend billions of dollars to come after organization, and all these people saying, no, a group of people saying, we're gonna come together because we want this. We want to be treated fair. We don't want to be discriminated against. We want fair wages. We want benefits. We want to be able to take our kids to the doctor and pay the code. Even the insurance, the co-pays is outrageous. Imagine if you didn't have unions. Just join us, because you're benefiting off the back of us. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't get what you would get. Because the hospital have to the employers have to keep it balanced. They have to give you something because they don't want you to join the union. Why they don't want you to join? Because they don't want you to organize and feel like you have the power, the rights to a certain package. So you get what I get. If I go in and negotiate 2%, they're gonna charge you 3%. But if no one there to negotiate, who's there to say, what would you get? Because a group of people is not speaking up. A group of people is just sitting there being quiet. If the unions leave now, I guarantee you have more people out of a job than you would by working. And I put my life on that.